There we go. Mark 1000. We are operating on roughly a 10-second delay on Twitch. 20 on YouTube. Oh god, I think they all shrunk. Damn it. 20 on YouTube. Bought some new shirts. Washed them. And I think they shrunk. Because they are far tighter than when I first started wearing them. Luckily, the new ones I bought to start replacing my older ones are one size up, so I'm glad I went with XXL for the rest of them. No major announcements I can think of. Work is work, life is life. I will try to keep things as consistent as I can. If I need time off, I'll try to give you as much of a heads up as possible. Example, I need July 31st off, and September 3rd through the 7th off, and potentially January 31st off. Sorry, January 1st off. That's far enough away, it doesn't really matter. Other than that, yeah, that's about it. There is a potential we lose map 2 today. If I lose it this recording session, I will restart the map. I think I can beat it on normal difficulty. And we do a different tone build. Like I said, I think taking advantage of the new Imperium thing that gives tier 1 units plus 30 hit points. And truly making use of the fact that tier 1 units are so cheap on this map, and tier 2 would just be in using the Mighty Meek, just allow you to just crush your way through this. You can still do Cleansing Flame. It just, I think it'd be a much more interesting build. Still do Demon Gate. Although I guess you don't need it. If it would allow you to dramatically change the build after tier 2 while still making use of the map setting. Anyways, before I get lost in this, today's broadcast, and of course I cough right there, is brought to you by viewers like you. So thank you very much for your support. Whatever form that support comes in, it is truly appreciated. I always encourage conversation, so feel free to talk about whatever you want. Feel free to ask about whatever you want. Please just keep a few things in mind. 1, my focus is on the game, not the chat. 2, there is a 10-second delay on Twitch. 20 on YouTube. And 3, I tend to get distracted by anything and everything, especially if my lovely partner is involved. On top of all of that, no matter who you talk to, please keep it reasonable and respectful. We try to keep this a fun, relaxing place for people to hang out and be themselves. All right. Hello, welcome back to a playthrough of Age of Wonders 4. Specifically, the second, well, specifically the Secrets of the Archmages DLC. More specific than that, the second map, story map, which is the demon map, the Pits of Azrun, I think. We kind of got our footing again. Let me make sure there's nothing I need to cast real quick. Ah, I do need to cast Adaptive Armor. So, is this the enchantment? Yes. Let's see. 3 mana, 2 gold. Base. We eat into things, but I think it's worth it. We are on turn 79. Did we give him his new... Yes. Okay. I could have given this lifesteal. Just so we could give him a wind wall ring. That might have been better. Right? The distracted, the keen edge, and the diseased are all from this. So we'll see how it plays out. We did end last recording session with a fight. However, it weakened us to the point where I have abandoned this outpost, and we're going to try to set up an outpost over here instead. And remember, if this city falls, we lose. So there is a chance we lose the map, and that's fine. If we do lose the map, I think I can beat this on normal difficulty. We'll try one more time on normal difficulty. And as opposed to, again, the main reason why I went Gluttony, Burning Passion is because those are the 2 newest tomes, and I wanted to show them off. Both are decent, though Gluttony does, what's the word I want, heavily emphasize doing manual battles, not auto battles. We did win the fight, so, sorry, if we do lose, restart the map, normal difficulty, I'll try a different tome build, making use of both Mighty Meek and Beacon. And Tome of the Beacon, allowing our Tier 1 and Tier 2 units to punch way above their weight class. Right? Oh, and a chaplain, which wouldn't be the worst between Healing Prayer and Bless. Okay. And we get a decent shield unit in Beacon of Hope. Sort of thing. Anyways. And make use of the Imperium tree. Not Lawless Lands. Where is it? Resilient Hordes. To give our Tier 1 and Tier 2 units a health boost and a defensive boost to the point where, not punching far above their weight class, they might as well be Tier 3 and 4 units. We can just spam out. But yeah, the Tome of Gluttony is good. The Tome of... I think he gets it. Yeah, unfortunately. But like, Gorged is fine. He managed to kill at least 14 people. Right? That's the thing, though. Right? This stacks up to 10 times. But you need 5 stacks of this to trigger. To get one of these. Right? So 5 times 10. A unit needs to kill 50 units to truly make use of demonic satiation. So, like, it's good, but it takes so long to ramp up unless you are using Illusory Feast. No, sorry, not Illusory Feast. Infernal. Isn't that favorite? Okay, interesting. Unless you are using this on a regular basis. right? Because what this does, is, as opposed to needing to stack up, it's like, oh, you have one of these, here's a stack of Gorged. But the AI generally won't use the spell. At least not effectively. Right? So we do need to spam more units out. You've got the melee. So here, what we're gonna do... And we've got his Dragoon. I would like a Pyre Templar, but that's gonna take a turn. So he needs... Is a Kiss of Seduction worth it? I don't think it is. Weirdly, I would rather go Dragoon Inquisitor melee unit and a Pyre Templar than a Temptress. Again, because of the way Kiss of Seduction works. Kiss of Seduction. I am next to an enemy unit. I use this. If it works, that enemy unit now goes berserk. I am now the closest thing to that enemy unit, meaning I'm going to get hit. Unless... Flanker melee range. Yeah. I understand this is a magic finder unit. Because of the way Faithful Kiss works, this should be a skirmisher. Otherwise, what happens is, I berserk the enemy unit in front of me, and now it starts wailing away on me. Because I am the close... The Temptress unit is the closest enemy unit. It's like... What's the point of that? Oh, now that's interesting. So it just causes enemy units around it to become distracted. Huh. Is it worth it is the question. I'm saving room for the Pirate Templar anyways. Ranged wise, we need a wizard. We need... a support. Oh, we haven't gotten it yet. Okay. So we're gonna dig for the transmuter. So we have transmute, which is good. And molten bolts, which is iffy. But we are using the transmutation circle, so we're good there. You got me my haste berries. Yeah. God, it takes for... But you can fly. You can get there in 3. Oh, you can get there in 3. Alright. If they can all get there in 3 or less, you guys are gonna hold here as a form of defense. We've got an outpost founded. We're ignoring that. Yep, you're making stone walls. And then... I do want a Scholars Guild here. You're at 138. You're at 137. You're at 172. So I feel comfortable with the... You don't have a research outpost. You have a Spelljammer. That's mana. We have other sources of mana. I'm going to go ahead and change this. I think I have a way to build a research outpost otherwise. No. A research outpost. And just because production's always good, I'll queue that up. And we're looking at a Mages Guild here, in addition to other things. I still need the Wizard Tower Apex, but we'll let that sit. Can't create a bounty. Right, you guys are clearing all of this stuff out. Just because we will bookmark. Didn't need to fight anything. Oh. 80 Imperium for the loss of 120 knowledge isn't worth it. We'll just let them go. 85. Interesting. Alright. We'll head here. And here. And wait a turn. Not gonna build anything. I don't think we'll get a chance to. We got that. Is there anything? I really can't forge anything. Oh, okay. I could give a mount to someone. We're keeping the armor basics. We're up to 5 heroes. Let's take a look at what... which is our ritualist. Who did level up to 8. Okay. Again, we could take Adept of Order. Adept of Materium is a fun one. Adept of Chaos for Chaos Empowerment wouldn't be the worst. Or even just Searing Strikes for more fire damage. Purging Strikes is always good. I think to push, he needs to crit. They do have Fiery Heart, so that is 20%. If we grab Chaos Empowerment, and then if we go Demons, that will get higher. So yeah, we'll do Adept of Chaos, Chaos Empowerment, and then the second point can go into either Distracting. So we throw this out and the enemies become immobilized and they're constantly distracted. Right? Into Life Seeder, into this, into Swift Leader. Which isn't the worst. So we're good there. Does need a helmet. Also, let me adjust the appearance by the generous ritualist. Accept. So now I can just see that. Does need a helmet. Do we have the blueprint for a basic helmet? No. Alright, so let's make a basic helmet. Maybe? Hold on. I can already do accuracy. Interesting. So maybe you get... okay, what looks like a basic ranged helmet? That's fine then. What if we give you accuracy and then hit points? Can we go resistance? Okay, that's too much. Remove. Helm of Accuracy, Tier 2. Very basic. But it means our the ranged character is going to hit more often. Yeah, and we are trying to panic build reinforcements so that these, like... yeah, but I can't build an outpost there. I can't build an outpost there. I can build an outpost here. Really? Okay. Change of plans. We're going here. We'll build an outpost here, teleporter here, and we can rapidly reinforce this area. Because these guys, I'd imagine, are going to either burn this to the ground or hunt this, or the army of Ethereal down. Yeah, that is a weird AI thing. Of the AI loves to have 3 heroes. Yep. Now they might still do a decent amount of damage. let's see how much damage they did. So how... Hardly... Well... Hardly anything. Okay, well... We're still getting there. Why? Why are you not regenerating, is my concern. We will throw that on our ritual list. And that's all we can really make. I'm hoping they split. We've got steel skin, selecting a research. I've got plenty of mana. Temple of the Pyre, There it is, Transmuter. That's the important one. Rainbow Clover. Turn to the chain. Yeah. And 82 mana. Ooh-wee. Great. Gold Carver needs a quarry. Since... Right? Or... Well, no, I want this to be research. So, hold on. What are we looking to boost? Guild. That's based on population. I guess I'm not really... Oh, so yeah, you want the Scholars Guild. We're not actually looking to really boost anything. We just don't have a mind. So let's grab... The research gets up... Yeah, let's grab the research. Thus... Definitely throwing in at least a Scholars Guild here. Yeah, why is he not healing? Grassland's rocky. There's no reason for him not to be healing. Dedication, experienced leader. I don't understand. It's weird. I feel like that's a bug, or there's something on him that is not you know what I mean? It's I don't understand. Great. Take a nap. You guys clear this out. Auto combat. Dismiss. Everyone gets a food boost. Going. Wait a turn. Wait a turn. 180 Imperium. Is there anything I want to grab? That's research. That's more gold. Either we save up for Lawless Lands or Resilient Hordes. I think those are the two most important things right now. You go here. You can grab gold mine. Is there... You got farm... You do need a forester. So that you can boost the estate hall. So let's actually grab this as a forester. Truly giving him a ton to boost. 10 turns. Wow. We'll queue up more trophies here to get more food. Okay. Alright, let's see what these guys do. If they just sit there, I'm okay with that. If they split or go for this, even better. Okay. Still kind of within range. That, I'm okay with that. Yep, build that outpost. Head back here. Head back here. So why could they heal in friendly territory, but he couldn't? Very strange. The next thing we kind of need to build is the apex. We'll queue that up. Kind of just to have them. Unit what? Oh, 300. Kill. No. Queue up a Pyre Templar. Let that sit. Trigger this. Little food. Ooh, a gremlin. Legendary gremlin. Gremlins are very nice, actually. Between the behind you and the magic strike, I will actually keep that one. Evoker's robes, that will shred. What are you? Oh, you're a Death Knight. So you can actually come out. You can go in. You go here. You go here. You head up here. Great, that's fine. You're fine. You're fine. That's fine. 20 draft. Almost 200 draft. And we can push that higher, technically, with a House of Passion. But I think we're good. How much draft is this? 3 turns? Yeah, 390. Yeah, so if we can get to 200, that drops it down to 2 turns. Interesting. You're fine. Yep, they set the war party. They've been doing that the entire game. We've never actually seen them, the war party, reach us. Oh, they're going after the host. Oh, wow. Well, that's not gonna do much. Question of heritage. Oh, hold on. Do we want an instructor for trainer? Conqueror is not a bad one. We're not really dumb. Let's do the instructor. Alright. Watchtower is free. War camp's the important one. Okay. Returned. Level renowned. Renowned. Major Ambition. Wow! Instantly! Alright. Cool. So she has Trainer, so her units get a 25% experience boost instantly. That is amazing. Outpost founded. That's good. You're headed up here. You are triggering this. For them to retreat. A gluttonous imp. I'll dismiss that. Little health boost. You can head in this direction. You can head in this direction. Yeah, I don't have Lava Walk. You're waiting a turn. You're waiting a turn. You're waiting. Here is fine. Yeah, we'll keep them all together. Yeah, I'll lose the outpost. Again, don't know what's going on here. I think they're farming. I think the AI is farming the army of Israel, honestly. Okay. Mighty, resilient hordes first. Then lawless land, I think is the way to go. So now we can build transmuters. After that, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to pick designate target just to cycle through. We can now pick a new tome. We are going to... Scion of Flame isn't a bad one. We get burnt, immunity to burning. We get Lava Walk. It's a minor race transformation, more fire protection. So things that do fire damage are going to do even less damage to us. Right? But I think Archon, Revenant, Showtome Library, Order, okay, which would be better for us? Temple of Prophecies. Are we already up? That doesn't seem right. We just got Transmutation. Yeah, I guess we have to decide which would be a bigger boost for us. Prophecies or Demon Gate. So Demon Gate gets us Demon Kin. So we get Flying Frenzy. We can already do that, but we get the Infernal Fiend. Meaning, our base units get we get Lava Walk and a 15% chance to crit. We can summon demons, but we are literally only getting this for just the Demon Kin. Like, I don't care about Sacrificial Slaughter. I don't care about Demonic Summoning. I don't care about Fight for Power. Prevalent Ambushes isn't bad. And a Summon Balor isn't bad. However, that is a lot of Imperium, which we really can't do right now. So we're literally getting this just for Demonkin. But the Lava Walk would allow us to get around that much faster. Or do we do Prophecies? Actually, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna select Tome of the Demon Gate.
Those who master the art of summoning.
We're gonna grab Demon Kin. Great. 2 heroes have leveled up. Our Ritualist is leveled up. We'll go for Life Seeder. That's the important thing. And our Elementalist. Okay. What's more important? Elemental Focus, so that when we trigger this, we refresh cooldowns and gain a magic attack bonus. Or we trigger this and shred status resistance. I don't think we're causing burning. We are causing sundered resistance, though. So that is something. Oh no, sundered defense, not sundered. Specifically, electrified, burning, or sundered defense, not sundered resistance. We're not causing electrified. We're not causing. Well, we are, right? The fiery heart means anyone around. No, maybe not. Maybe not. All right, let's do so. This is once every 2 turns. We trigger this, or we trigger this. I think we do this, and we go this way. Okay. We've got the Hall into War Trophies. Now, interesting, you won't get a Demon Gate. You do need a Transmutation Circle. Armor Forester. Arm. Helps Quarry. Jason Forester. Forester or Mine. Okay. If we take a look. Quarry there. Quarry there. I think this is a nothing. So potentially building an Imperial War Factory here. Oh, that's fine. And then a Transmutation Circle near it gives the War Factory a boost. I don't know what to do with him. I'm gonna be honest. We've kind of cleared out everything near us. I suppose we can just keep the Ritualist as an... Are they still getting the boost? Yes, they are. Oh my god. They're getting 76 a turn. Right. I suppose, technically, you can guard here for the boost. And you can just guard here for that boost. Because there's nothing in here we need to clear. Okay. And I think, again, the priority is Resilient Hordes. 3 turns we gain Exhaustion Immunity, meaning at that point we can spam Forced March. We won't get Exhaustion. They'll still lose the hit points, but they won't get exhausted. Wow. Which does make... Right? Isn't there... a culture thing where it's like you take no damage from Force Marched? Ah, I should have gone for that. Alright, wait a turn. You guys are waiting a turn. Because then we can reinforce here. So that would give him... Basically, he needs that mage. So, I think it's 300 to make? And it takes Imperium. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's give him an Inquisitor instead and call that good. Waiting a turn, waiting a turn, waiting a turn, end turn. And then we will try to go on the offensive here with these guys and a bunch of tier 1, tier 2 army units. I still would like Nixwell. This is so good defensively. And the fairies are good too. Right? The Blizzard, the Blinding Gale. Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Another hero leveled up. This is our Ranger. We're gonna grab Killshot. Astral Void. Onto the Astral Void. Spell's ready to cast. Queue up Steel Skin. So this is a minor race transformation. Just kind of gives us some physical protection and that sort of thing. Wizard Tower Apex. After that, you can make an academy. We are far enough behind, we're going to boost that academy. Or crunch out that academy into produce merchandise. You can annex another province. You still need a quarry. However, I would argue this is more important. Right? More Imperium, yay. We do need a transmutation circle somewhere. We'll just have it build gold right now. Teleporter here. It will piss him off, but now we can quickly reinforce our dragon. Yeah, 1,400 already. Alright. So you're gonna wait. Wait. Oh, you need a unit too. What do you need? What do we got? Ranged. 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 You need an Inquisitor as well. So, we'll go ahead and queue up another nothing. Alright, we'll let that sit. I think we're good. Oh, I guess he can queue out this area. Clear out, I should say. And maybe go a wandering. So, you can go here. Like, having another Arcanium ore wouldn't be the worst. Save game. Bookmark 2. Did we never grab... Alright, hold on. Before I forget, we're at 400. Let me grab Resilient Hordes. So now... these guys... 160 hit points. A Dragoon starts with 100. Higher Templar has 110. Right? Even if they aren't leveled up, we get... yeah, 100, right? It puts them at, like, oh, no, we have the defenses of a tier 3, tier 4 unit. Yeah. You're fine there. Alright, all of a sudden, right? 195, 164, 112. These guys can hold a line just fine. 110. The fire cloak is nice though, because it's boom, haha, everyone's burning, and we're good. So it turns it into like, oh, maybe we don't want high tier units or anything like that. Maybe we just focus on low tier units. So yeah, with this army, yes, there's 1,600 there. You're healing. Maybe then we give them another merc. I think we just give them another merc. Or you. Here. You go here. Okay. We'll wait a turn, and we'll shuffle him around. Alright. And then these three are going to head out in this direction. And now we're saving up for Lawless Lands, I think. Materium-wise, more knowledge, or... Well, we need Arcanium ore. We're going to get that from here. So maybe we go the knowledge. We have a lot of province improvements. I kind of want the knowledge boost, and we're going to use the transmutation circle. Our transmutation circle for silver fruit. So we could save a transmutation circle. I don't think I care about liquids as much as I'd love more knowledge. Weirdly, I think this for torment and hit point regeneration is better. So yeah, you guys are waiting another turn. You guys are triggering this fight. That's fine. Close. Dismiss. Disenchant. Alright. If this were a gold mine, I would set the outpost here. But the outpost here for the mana and research here would be better. And I guess they're just exploring in this area. There's more ore. Dim Her? I don't think we've found yet? Yeah. Okay. Okay, you're at 1. You're evil. That's the problem. I think this is better. Boosting Nitgart. How is the chain of... Alright, not complaining. Would be better. I don't know how the Chain of Hatred's making anything. They are, so kudos to them. Okay. End turn. Hey, gold mana boost, greatly appreciated. Do I have... How many spies do I have out and about? One. I guess getting a couple more spies out and about wouldn't be the worst. Game, thank you. And here is the threat. Again, they can burn that to the ground all they want. So we're throwing you in here. You're at 18. Jesus. Academy, that's okay. Yeah, you're at 1200. No, hold on. Wait, did I grab the wrong thing? I grabbed the wrong thing. Fire Templar here. Berserker here. There we go. Inquisitor. We're gonna rush. I could get him a transmuter, but I think we're gonna hold off on that. I don't have... my tomes. What spells? Thrill of Combat is a buff spell. It's a chaos buff spell, but I'm never going to use it. Melt Armor's offense. Inspiring Chance Order? No. No. We are eyeballing the Tome of Prophecy. What spells? That Order Astral. Okay. So, I think the way this works is when you cast it, they get evasion. Then at the start of the next turn, they all gain precognition. And then at the start of the second turn, right? So I have cast it, we all get evasion. Then at the start of the turn, like... yeah, the way this is worded, I'm not sure it works the way it should. And then damage. But again, that's... I mean, maybe... which would lend itself to... what we're actually gonna do is make our way in this direction. So 1500, 1700, 1400. So we wipe you, we take this back, then I think we head underground. Stairways gets burned, the Chain of Impatience gets vassalized, and we go from there. Oh, they do have an umbral nest they've been dealing with. Fascinating. I think that's the plan. Let's get our Inquisitor. Headed in this direction. It is weird to me that they can all heal in friendly domain, and he can't. We're gonna let things sit. A free city can be integrated, which I could do to control it. Grab this, build a teleporter somewhere, and then release it as a vassal again. But I don't think that's a lot of work for nothing. So that's 13 turns. That's 6. That's 24. Right. So that will be done in 6. Alright. Do you have... you have a Restful Bottle and Unleash the Hound. You... Can I delete blueprints? Is there a way... Hold on. Is there a way to delete blueprints in Age of Wonders? No. They really need to do that. Alright. Just because, I guess I'll just make one of these. Don't like the double bottle, but I don't think I have a choice. Charge room. I'm gonna delete this. And this. Dead slaying might be useful. We're gonna keep that. He's gonna trigger this fight. We'll go ahead. Oh, wait. Hardy Greaves. Oh, no, that's a disenchant. One more, and we're pure good. Which is hilarious. Because what I will do is the moment I can send an army of Crusaders... So either Demonic Walburgis or Isternarch. Walburgis. Just to weaken him and buy us time. I think Walburgis is our next hit. Yeah, 130 hit points, 8, nothing to sneeze at. Right. So if we had Mighty Meek, that +8 damage against a rock giant. So all of a sudden, this guy's hitting for 12, 20 something damage. Okay. Yeah, I'm curious what... we could also... Oh, wow, we're still only an hour in. We could also very well... assuming there's no step 2... Which I... sorry, step 3. I assume step 3 is destroy Carissa the Fury. But I don't know if that's true. Alright. Things you need. You have a little research. We like boosting... We want to convert this to a Pyre Shrine. So Forester here, 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 and here isn't bad. We would like to grab this, so we're near this stainless court. So I guess a 4th farm is not the worst thing. What does the court count as? It counts as a mine. Farm. That's Farm with Forester. Alright. Or, what are we doing? If we grab one more mana, we unlock... Oh, that's the Vulcanist skill. Volcanology skill. Right? Oh, that requires 4. The Weaponsmith requires 3. So if I grab this, we can boost our draft in this city to 187. I think that's worth it. I will grab it as mana. That's perfectly fine. We will grab the Weaponsmith, and we will let this sit. I'm going to queue up 1, 2, 3 Mage Locks. Sorry. Observers. And they're just going to explore the area. New skill. Yep, which is Tireless Exhaustion, which is good. But again, I think we're saving up for while in unowned provinces, so as long as we're in neutral territory, we get hit points and experience. I would like the Order of Knightly Oaths. We're not at Supreme Vassalage. Not sure at the highest stability level. That wouldn't be the worst. Lead by example. We have a lot of high renown. Right? Healing and buff spells are cheaper. Again, we either get 15 Imperium or turning cities into vassals gets really easy, really quick. We're not doing bounties. So we already chose Shared Prosperity. So we can't pick that up. So yeah, so it is very much a thing of, I think we want Lawless Land. Right, so you're headed... here. Here. Alright, yeah, so I knew there'd be a surprise. There is fine. So 14... You're nothing. Alright, so this is better. And we know there's more armies out here. You can burn that to the ground, I don't care. I'm gonna build an outpost here to take Nixwell. We were giving you... Where are you, my friend? This. Just so we can see further underground. We'll go ahead and trigger this fight. Save game. Bookmark 1. It's fine. We might lose a unit or two. I'll just replace them. Didn't lose anything. Perfect. I'll fire Wyvern Mount. Now that's interesting. Take that reward. Oh, sorry. Build an outpost here. Wait a turn. Hero leveled up. This is one of our Death Knights. 9. We're gonna just go down this route first, and then whatever's left over we'll throw into here. I don't think we have anyone who can wear mounts. Alright, you have a Bone Wyvern, which is blight protection. Which is fine. Wait. You have negative fire? Huh. -1. That's weird. Fiery Heart gives them +2. Why does he have... So that means he'd have to have -3. Does the Bone Wyvern... That's weird. I'm gonna give him this. Here, have the Fire Wyvern mount. I think that's better. Oh, we can give her that. We'll give her this. The Horned Bear mount is cute, but it doesn't do anything, right? It doesn't give them... Oh, she needs a ring. Okay, so I know we need a ring. So let's make a ring. You're triggering this fight, so let's save game again. Do. We lose the ferry. What if I don't want to lose the ferry? I like the ferry. That hindering blizzard's useful. I've got time. I just don't want to lose the ferry. We're going to go ahead and retry this. Right. Alright. We do have to worry about volcanic eruptions. That's in the back line. I don't care. You're a magic unit. So let's just form up. I mean, you can't even get near us. So, hold on. There's the doggos. To here. He could teleport in. Yeah. If you can get here, here, here. Wizards. Mage locks. That's fine. Okay. You guys go there. This can move the furthest, so we want to set you up. Hold on. Yes. Here. Melee. Melee. Ranged. Ranged. So you guys... Ooh. Okay, this is interesting. Yes, I think we put these Harriers here for this side. You can fly. So you're going here. That's fine. You're a defense here. Yep, can't get to them. You're here for a counter charge. You're here. And you're here. Alright. And I think we're good. We're just going to end the turn and see what they do. Alright. Okay, let's find that. Don't care, it's over there. We've got this flank to deal with. So, Doggo's up here. Charge strike them. Dragon, who can't benefit from Gorge, is probably better there. Fire Templar here. We could harry. Oh no, that's interesting. Do we take the shot or do we dominate? No, I think we take the shots. Okay, so we've got them going. Wow, okay. %60 chance to hit. Or, yeah, but if I do... Although, I guess I have more units to use. Ooh. Charge you in. No line of sight. Interesting. If you go... Oh, actually, hold on. If you go here, that's a kill. Ooh, but I don't... It's a kill either way. Alright, let's do it this way then. Yeah, see, because it doesn't kill, feels like a waste there. So there, he's dead. We've got a lot of stuff to mess with here. What do we got? That is a lot of damage that we can now boost. The marks can go here. So now they're marked. We could pull shot someone, which is hilarious. Interesting. Oh, because it's long range. But if you run up, mark him again and distract him. Still only a 35% chance. Alright, in that case, maybe killing the pig is bad. Okay. So, these guys can't kill you. Alright, hold on. Oh, I didn't even see that. Alright, here. We'll put the marks here. Wait, why are you pacified? Okay, not sure how that happened. Now, if you run up here, you can take this shot and then run into here to pin him. Then our sniper we got a stun. And you got the kill. Yeah, I'm not sure. Alright, you still have to go. Yeah, but I don't want to blizzard my own units. So, if we run up to here, 60, all attacks ignore status resistance. It's status resistant, so it's not going to boost the damage. We'll just take the shots. You. Right, and you still gotta go. Oh, wait a minute. We got a 100% chance to hit this dude. Alright. If you just literally run up. Oh, buddy. You don't want to be there. Interesting. Snapshot. Great. Didn't kill, but we did distract. And you're pacified. If we Infernal Jaws you, ton of gorged, and that leaves these two units. That's fine. Okay. So, you can run back here. Alright. You're going here. You can go there. Just pinning them in. That's the whole point. And you just have shots. Interesting. More gorged and healing. You've got that back. You can just step forward to pin him in even more. You're fine where you are. Hey, you're unpacified. Great. You're unpacified. Great. You can step up to here, but I don't... Oh, no, you've got a 30% shot. Go ahead and take it. You missed. That's okay. You will away. No. Because we want him dead. Cool. Interesting. If I trigger second wind, yes, we can get to here, get the kill. And he slipped away. Son of a bitch. Alright. End turn. He's gonna run off the map now. Oh, he didn't get away. Alright, you go here. We got the gorge. We need to stack gorge. Much better. Didn't lose anything. Clean wipe. Shielding Mantle of Hexing. Sniping Bow. Interesting. Take reward. And we want... you here. You're headed into this army. You can go up. You can go up. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. If we're looking at our cities, you're making a weaponsmith. Your war trophy's at 195. We do need a monolith. What are your war trophies at? 156. Oh, you also need a citadel for the gold and the stability. And the ability to grab. You're at 156. You're at 195. Alright, just to keep them a bit balanced, we're going to queue up war trophies here. That's fine. You're going to pop in 2. So we will queue up a monolith here, and the next thing we'll grab is a quarry here. Alright, you can wait a couple of turns. I'm okay. That gives you times to heal. Yeah, done, done, done. The Mender? I should have done this ages ago. What are you building? Crypts. Prison cells. And we'll let those sit. Capture. I don't need the gold, so I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna pop out of servers. Our mana's kind of... like, we have plenty of mana. We can pump out more units. We're gonna wait. We're in weird positions. I hear a train. And it's raining where I live. It almost never rains where I live, which is amazing. I like the rain. I happen to think rain's a good sign, so maybe that's a good sign for today. Maybe it'll be a nice question mark, easy-ish question mark day at work. Alright, so our ruler leveled up. Great. We're gonna grab Unyielding. Because we want to get to Killing Momentum and War Seeker. as quick as we can. 12. Storm Breath. Inferno Breath. Rust Breath. Interesting. A Rust Breath could be worth it. Life Breath. Right. Heals units and revives. Pure Breath. I'm not an Order Dragon. If we happen to... So it becomes a healing breath. We're not really using that breath weapon. Hold on. Do we not? Oh. Okay. Huh. Anyways. Oh! I didn't even think to check what it unlocked. Blink could be fun. Amplifying Chaos could be fun. Yeah, Artificious Overcharge and Awaken's Breath, Awaken Earth could use, but kind of useless. Both of those are kind of useless. Gives us a free heal. I'm gonna do Pure Breath. And we're gonna grab Mending Touch. Because he can use it on himself for free. And it reduces his upkeep. It's a weird build. God, I forgot what we get at 16. Underground. You got all the basics. Another gold mine wouldn't hurt. Or if we go to the surface, right? Because you're here. Alright, so you can 23, 4 we'll say goes to this city. I think you can grab that one comfortably. Probably should have made it a gold mine. Oopsie. But we do need the mana more than we need the gold. Although we don't care about the Merchant's Guild. But that does unlock the Weaponsmith. We could do a Mage's Guild here. That would give us a significant mana boost. They also need a Town Hall. What's more important? That's not going to take mana. This isn't going to take mana. I think we can hold off on the Mage's Guild. Let me queue this up here. And let it sit. Outpost front. Right. Queue up a work camp. Fine. Miss. Head back in this direction. Right, you can grab some heals. You know, we never grabbed Excavation. But I do truly think Lawless Lands is more important. So we're just going to keep saving up for that. Right. We're going to put this observer on auto. We're going to put this observer on auto. This observer is headed in this direction. So I want to see what's in this area. That gives me 4 of these guys running around. That's plenty. I don't think we ever grabbed... We did not. So we might dig for... Yeah, I don't think it's gonna pop up here. But the thing that allows our scouting units to just pop back up at friendly territory. You are headed here. You can clear this out. So you can go here, build the outpost. Yes, they're not gonna like us. That's okay. Explore. Okay. 60% chance. Don't care. It's such a safe battle. I'm just gonna do this. Could have auto-combat it, but oopsie. Hey, didn't lose a damn thing. We could grab some nymphs. I would rather have the nymphs for the revitalize and the seduce. So we're actually... Did I fuck that up? Oh. Interesting. Gold. Did I think I fucked that up. Well, we don't... Well, geez. Rainbow cloak. Ooh, actually, hold on. I think I fucked that up. Load game. That's my bad. I thought it would be alright. I think I can select both of them. And then we can... I'll delete the shaper. Right, so... You're waiting. He ended the turn. Did it just go down? No, it's going up. Okay. Alright, so ruler leveled up. We chose... Pure breath? No. Yes, for the mending touch. Pure breath for mending touch. And unyielding. Confirmed. Great. Save game. Bookmark 1. You're here. You're here. Build the outpost. Build the outpost. Explore. Okay. Attack the fairies, auto combat. Can I select both? Or can I only select one? I'm gonna grab the rainbow. I didn't get any that time. Really? Alright. Grab Lawless Lands. I'm not gonna fish for them. That's 3 rainbow clover. Alright. Hold on. And then 1 here, auto. 1 here, auto. You're going this way. What did we trigger for you? Right, up here, and I went mana to trigger. Well, we don't care about the weaponsmith, to be honest. But we do care about the Mages Guild, but I believe I chose a Citadel. We're giving you a heal. Yeah, I wanted those healers. I'm not gonna lie. And you need a work camp to grab the Arcanium ore. You're doing your thing, you're doing your thing, you're doing your thing. You've got the war trophies into a monolith. That's fine. We've got Rainbow Clover. We've dealt with the... close. That's everything. Yeah, this time I didn't get a chance. I'm not gonna fish for them. I thought I would get them. That's my bad. Yeah, we're looking for... like, grabbing this, knowing there's more territory in there. Not the worst idea. Well, that's an interesting little thing. We're up to 9,000. We might finish this recording session. So, that allows us to cast Steel Skin. Great. So now we take more lightning damage. Oh no. Demonkin has been grabbed, which is major race. Could do Burden of Guilt. I am actually looking... Thrill of Combat's not a bad one. Well, there we go. Wayfinder enchantment is free. I think the Demonkin is more important. Here. You need a gold mine. As much as I want the research, you don't have any gold mines. For now, we will grab a gold mine here. Thus allowing the monolith and the mint. Oh, I screwed that up. I wanted to do a quarry, didn't I? Well, there we go. Oopsie. Hero leveled up. This is our ritualist. We're going to grab reclaiming attacks. Outpost founded. That should be... Oh, no. You. Meaning... Watchtower's free, and then we wait... Well, hold on. Do up the work camp. Alright. Now we get a healing boost being in neutral territory. Urgent stairwell. Stairways. Are we? We're very good, not pure good. We actually want to head down here. and threaten urgent stairways. Yeah, you're headed this way. Thank you. What is... Oh, that's Imperium. Alright. That's fine. You can head here, now that you've had some healing. Combat. We're not going to lose anything. Great. An accursed ogre. Interesting. I'm going to dismiss. On production. Here for a heal. Fine. Negotiation succeeded. Yeah, we're dealing with you. We've got the weaponsmith into that. That's fine. Yep. 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 Yes, we're good. Alright. What exactly does this do? They never die. They okay. So this used to increase movement speed. I am going to take a turn to cast this. And I forgot to choose research. Great. We're just going to delete you. And we're just going to delete you. Bollocks. I had a chance to make up for my mistake, and I lost it. Because felt like I was in a rush. But I'm not in a rush. Plenty of time to do whatever I want. You're friendly. You're also evil, which is the problem. Alright, so, before I forget, sure, that's at 0. We'll just take it. And we'll queue it up again. We have a... What? Okay. Zealot and Inspiring Chant would be... cheap. There, I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, we'll do a Zealot. Or throw it... I don't like the... I mean, we're just doing 1 or 2 anyways. Let me grab the Melt Armor. New skill that is either a ton of research, special province improvements, which we have a number of. So we're saving up for that now. Enchant. Great, so they'll be out and about. War Party. No, you're actually gonna pump gold for at least 2 turns. Fine. You're headed back here for the heals. And you're headed in this direction. Want to see what's up and about here. So the question becomes... Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Again, stairways burn to the ground. The Chain of Impatience vassalized. That's giving us an attack on the Chain of Greed. Which I may control so I can just delete some of this and pick more areas to grab. Because this will be deleted. Wait, actually, do we heal more? Hold on. We had slightly less. All right. Oh, teleporter's mana. I still feel like I need the research, so we'll just grab that. We'll keep the watch. Not going to build anything. Great. So now we have the Rings of Binding. All our heroes get more defense, more resistance, and just a little damage. When do you pop? In 6 turns. Yeah, we'll build the transmutation circle here. 4 silver tongue fruit. That will give us more Imperium. Well, it'll get us up to 87. Alright. Alright, so I was worried there we might lose the game. Now I think I'm pretty sure we got it under wraps. Like I said, my only worry is if there's one more step after this or not. I would like there to be. I think the third step should be get rid of Carissa the Fury. Wipe them out. But unfortunately, I suspect that might be the only ending step. Okay, they are friendly, but they're also already with someone. Okay. Outpost founded. Whoa! What happened here? We've been surrounded. Oh no! What? The watchtower's not gonna do anything. We can kind of... Well, cancel. If we can survive this, a teleporter here would go a long way. This is the biggest threat. Save game. Bookmark 2. Trigger this fight. Risky. Auto combat. How risky? We're probably going to have to fight this, but... Game. That would leave us with... I think enough to finish the job. We're gonna take that. Oh, bolstering... No. Disenchant that. Right. 1,500. $1,000. Auto combat. Take that. Shred. Shred. For captured, collected, gained a level, captured. That's fine. What are they giving us while they're captured? A bit of research boost. I will take that. No level up. Okay, I think we have enough. Auto combat. Great. Slightly more hit points. We'll wait 2 turns and we'll get reinforcements. So what did we lose? I don't think the Pyre Templar's worth it. I'm gonna be honest. I think we are better off with... Right? Like, Fire Cleave is nice, But weirdly, a Dragoon and a Merc are a bit better. But a Transmuter would be very useful. So we're going to queue up a Transmuter and let that sit. You're headed in this direction. We can grab that. There's not a lot to dig, is there? Wow! We got a lot up here. Okay. You can head in this direction. You can tree this fight. That's an auto combat. Close. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We don't need our main dragon to take this out. Alright? You're there. The fastest way 10 turns is underground, huh? There's no quicker way. The lava walk. I think we need the lava walk. Because even if I teleport in 1,300, 2,800. And you're at what? 1,700. You're at 1,000. Alright, we're gonna try a dual attack here. You're headed in this direction. You're at 1,500 with this. We're gonna put you here. It's gonna eat into how much experience she gets, but I think we're okay. You're healing. You're headed in this direction. You're headed in this direction. You've got the mint. We'll go ahead and pump out double gold because you do need a town hall as well at this stage. You are grabbing this. Some more Imperium. We'll up to 80. You're not making anything. And I want to hold the transmutation circle for 4 more turns, so you can just pump out as well little boosts. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, because we cleared it out, but we never actually collected anything. Great. Game? Oh, is someone else gonna trigger this? Is that why the game's chugging? Very close to it. Alright. Now we will grab Prophecies. I think Prophecies is one of the best ones for us. Oracles take Imperium, right?
To know one's destiny can be a blessing or a curse.
Crit chance and
Oracles
faithful.
ensure that the enemy foresee their downfall.
We want both of
and
these.
ally their fortune. As divination stirred.
Let's do faithful imbuement first. We've got now gut melt armor. You're still waiting a turn. You're still waiting a turn. I guess Materium? I just don't. I'll order. But more importantly, here, we will queue up a town hall as well. So we're down to just guilds and armories and that sort of thing. You are headed in. Oh, interesting. Well, with 400, we are going to grab Innovator Specialist. So we're going from 583, 644. That is worth it. I'm just going to put you on auto now. Okay. You're headed in a specific direction. You're headed in a specific direction. You're waiting. I don't think there's anything I want to build that I can think of. You need some basics still. So you definitely need the restful bottle. End the turn. More gold, a horn of plenty. I'm just gonna disenchant it. We can already make our own. I am desperately hoping we don't get surrounded again. Whoa! Well, that's a retreat. Alright, auto combat. And we're not going to retreat the way you think we're going to retreat. Oh, we triggered the quest. So now we're going to see what happens when we do the second quest. Like, there's a chance the game just ends. But the last sacrifice of carnage made, and an alien tranquility betides the Azrune pit. While the chaotic energies of carnage paradoxically, that's a rough word for me to try to say, tranquilize in a strange, orderly way, Ethereal appears silently beside you. For a strange, still moment, Ethereal and you can clearly comprehend the vile, magical currents of Obadoth harmonize. Okay, in so doing, Ethereal breathing deep into the business. I have not sensed such order in the pit like this for a long time, laments Ethereal with one sigh, and angers me somehow, yet I do not know why. With the current stabilization, a grim realization dawns on you both. Our labor is not yet completed, acknowledges Ethereal. It's time to remove this precarious order of its final threat. So we get a ton of Imperium. We're grabbing the knowledge. Oh. Huh. Like, I want it, but I can't afford the upkeep. So let's grab the research. Go forth, ye paragon of order, commands Ethereal with swallowed pride. The pit still needs her blades drawn. Now is the... Alright, so yes. So the final step is to take out Ysera. Great. I'm gonna wait on that. You're traveling. You're traveling. You're in trouble. So what we're actually gonna do is get the hell out of Dodge. So, I don't know where they're going. But I know they ain't coming here. So, we'll hurry recruitment on the transmuter. Get you in here. So hold on. Melee, melee. Oh, did I? Yes, I did lock prescient circles. Healing. You know what? We're gonna grab the Oracle next. So a Pilot Temper starts with 110. A regular Merc starts with 140. Merc it is. Alright. You're stepping out. We can't. Alright. So you're staying there. What do you need? We've got a Mage. Arcane. So you could use a Transmuter as well. Well, here. We'll pump out a bunch of Warlocks. Channeling Chamber would not be amiss. We are going to have more spells to cast. Let me queue up a Channeling Chamber here. Okay, other than allowing us to summon demons, does the Demon Gate do anything else? No. It just allows us to produce Infernal Fiends. Okay. Temple of the Prophet would weirdly be good here. We'd lose 5 gold, but we would gain mana and research. And we can even improve that by turning this into a Cinder Conduit for more mana. Queue that up as well. Grab the Watchtower. I think it's gonna fall. I'm not gonna pop any more into that. You're being made. You're fine. Got the Restful Bottle. That goes on to you. Confirm. So we've got the Restful Bottle, the Seer. Oh, you don't have the Seer Bottle. Alright, let's give her the Seer Bottle as well. All that good. Little research. I don't need the mana. I'll sell the remains. I'd rather have the gold. You're... XP bonus. You know what? Let's grab the bathhouse here. And you're making that. We'll put the tavern and the bathhouse here. And this. And we'll let it sit. Okay. So we've retreated. I expect to lose this. Because they came to Purple's defense? 2,000. 1,500. Yeah, so we need at least 6... Get close to 6k here. Fateful Imbuement. Into... Into Oracle. Cast the Demons. Hero leveled up. This is our Ranger. And we're trying to get... This resets this. This gives us more range. We got plenty of crit chance, I think, in various ways. So I think accuracy is the way to go here. You're somewhere more likely to hit. We're up to 5 stacks on this already. So he's already doing 10% more damage. Beautiful. Absolutely glorious. I think we try to make him a better bow. Give him zeal. So we've got a tier 2 bow that stuns. Everything else is from what it has. Alright. 30% crit chance. The moment he kills someone, it goes up to 60. Oh, you need a seer as well. We're gonna throw the seer on you. Let's make a better... Let's see if we can make a better bow for our sniper. So, primary. Or blow dart. But then if he has the blow dart, he can't use... Right? I think spirit damage is just fine. What are we looking at? Distracted is always good. Marked isn't the worst, so the more he hits, the more damage he does. Southern defense is good. And then after that, crit chance. Yeah, that feels good for him. So the more he hits, the more likely he is to hit. And he's going to shred defensive damage. And he's going to distract them. So we'll lose the stun. But we'll crank his crit chance. I think that's worth it. Negotiation succeeded. You're not mine. You're evil. You're flourishing. And you're already at flourishing. And 440. All of my... Oh, this is repeatable. Okay. City gets a bonus. More gold. I think we want more gold. We can hold off on that. Oh, I think we save up for Order of Knightly Oaths. I think that's super important. And then we save up for competitive markets. I think that's going to be huge for us. Alright. So, hold on. Let's separate you out. So, melee, melee, ranged, ranged, ranged. Although you're going to go away. So you head into here. So you're up to 1700. You're into here. And you're ranged. So you need a front line, which, honestly, Merc, Dragoon, I think, ooh, is the way to go. So you need a back line. So let's get a Mage Lock, which you're also going to make. Great. And what do you need? Ranged, ranged. Your melee set up, you need a Mage Lock. So we'll go ahead and give you another Mage Lock. And while they're sitting here, rate the experience. We can unequip this. So you're gonna make a mage lock. That'll finish you up. So ranged. Ooh. We'll eat into our transmuter. We'll go ahead and do that for another turn, and then see where things land. You're there. Hold on. Wait for it. You're there. You're there. You're there. Wait a minute. I've got an army missing. You. Here. Stop. Okay. I mean, you could use a better army, but this is kind of just to threaten from multiple directions, right? He has left this wide. All his armies are right here. Wow! Woo-wee. Yeah. This, I kind of need to siege the city down. But maybe we can get these three to run in weirdly in this direction. Grab the tomb. There's a thingy up here we can grab. And a Wind Rager. Interesting. Reward. Tier 2 magic fighting unit. Whirlwind. Maybe. Can you evolve, by the way? Hold on. You're at recruit. No. Can you get Arcanist? What is that? Damage and resistance. Alright, fair enough. We're actually gonna pull you. In this direction. 400. And again, we're saving up for the Order of Knightly Oaths. Enter. Yes. Okay. I kind of figured they would head in this direction. I'm not shocked by that. Great. Now, hero leveled up. This is our elementalist. This is actually a bit more useful right now. So now when we trigger this, we do more damage. Essentially. You're fine. You might need a better one. You're going in there. So you just need a melee unit, right? No, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. You go here. No, so after your transmuter, all you need is a dragoon, and then you're good to go. The channeling chamber, new empire skill has to be. Wait, what is the new empire skill? Confusion is the new empire skill. We're gonna grab Order of Knightly Oaths. That gives us a power boost. We're gonna cast Demonkin. Whee! So now we're Infernal Fiend. So now we get Lava Walk. Right? Desolate Walk, which we already had. Crit Chance, so on and so forth. You're popping in 11 turns. A farmer's guild is not a bad grab here. It would allow it to expand faster. We are gonna grab... Oof. Oh, you popped. Alright, so we're gonna grab a farm here. It's not boosted. I don't think I care. But more importantly, transmutation circle or silver tongue fruit here. Bounty, spells ready to cast, just be built. Fine. You're headed here. More importantly, what we can do is piss him off. And the way we're going to do that, go into the Spelljammer. Oh, I never grabbed the raising thing, did I? Sorry, that's raising. Never grabbed skilled raiders. Alright. At this point, that's okay. Great. So you're at 1800. You're at 1800. You're getting there. Between the Transmuter and the Dragoon, they're gonna be up there. So at this point, we just need to kill her and deal with these guys. Double pump gold after that is fine for a little. Again, we could just pile on war trophies. That's production, food, right? But here, what we might do... Okay. Let's get things out. Yeah, see, now they're trying to get back. Oh, do you have an alliance? No, you're at war with them. I'm not sure how you can use their teleporter then. And now we have the Imperial Essence. That is a huge boost. We get Silver Tongue Fruit, allowing us to make these guys even better. You're down to 6. You're evil, so we'll hold off on them. Can't grab you. Mechras. You're at 20. 1, 2, 3. So, he's already grabbed... Do we grab the Mages Guild? Is the question. Yeah, I have to dismantle you, grab it as a forest, and rebuild the Pyre Shrine there. You're going places. You're waiting. I will rush you. For Transmuter. Yeah. Champion. Hindering Blizzard. What does that do? Oh, wow. Just... It has a base chance of inflicting frozen 60% on this. Alright, this went from 30 to 60. Nice! Let that sit. Yeah, you're waiting. They haven't come down yet. You're waiting. You could use a better army, but we're gonna let it sit. The priority is getting this army up and running. I would trade out... I would trade out the Transmuter for an Oracle here. I'm not gonna lie. Because we have the Mage, I think the Oracle would allow for healing. Here, what do we got? Ranged, ranged, ranged. Again, here, this Ranger kind of counts as a Mage Lock to me, so I would trade this Mage Lock out for an Oracle. And I would definitely trade out the Overseer for an Oracle. I would just delete the Overseer, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna let that sit. Needs quarries and mines around it. We're at 20. It is that weird thing of like, oh, our cap is 30. Do I stop grabbing things in the hope that I can get like one of these? Alright, we need to keep an eye on... they're not there, which means they've probably gone underground. So I would imagine they're like... here-ish. They're not here. Oh, he's dead. Don't see them. They're raiding, which is hilarious. Ruler leveled up. So, grab War Seeker. Great. Alright, so right now we get all of that in the stun. I equip this. We lose the stun, we keep everything else, and now he can sunder defense. I think that is worth it. He does have a mount. Huh. It is weird to me. Wait, what? Right, because we're Demonkin, we get negatives here. Alright. We'll give him the Bone Wyvern mount. We will purchase this. Throw you in here. And queue up. Right. This army's... This army needs a Mage Lock, an Inquisitor. What are you? Potentially 2 Mage Locks, and at least an Inquisitor. So let us queue up here. The Inquisitor and 2 Mage Locks. Right. So now these armies are good to go. They've taken that back, which is fine. It means we just swing this way. What do I need for pillaging? No. 200. We can grab that next turn. Although, would that's 3 turns away? 3 times 240. No, we'll grab the pillaging. I think that's a bit more important right now. With 702 in the bank of these. $195. 195. 333. We do want to get to here. But we also want some gold stuff out here. So we're actually going to grab this mana to see if we can get to this so we get some Imperium from this. More mana, more gold. That's a bit more important. You're making one. You're making one. We'll let those sit. You're going somewhere. Okay. I mean, okay, hold on. The question becomes, we don't know where his main army is. But we can pillage fairly quickly. Yeah. I hate how pillaging a province is evil. You're encouraged to do it. I suspect we're about to get ambushed. I think they're here and they can slam into us. Love the gold and mana boost. They're either going to come from here or here. No. Interesting. So now we can make oracles. After that, Temple of the Pyre wouldn't hurt. We're going to grab the pillaging. And now we start saving up for competitive markets, I think. This could be very bad. Alright. Yeah, now we have Lava Walk. So these guys will head in this direction. Oh, except our dragon... Oh, okay. Our dragon can fly. Alright, and these guys are going to head in this direction. Bathhouse here wouldn't go amiss. This is ruler respawn. We can hold off on those. This is going to be turned over to far, so we're going to... Okay. Take break. Gonna be veteran fairly quickly. You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, you don't need the weapons, right? A farmer's guild wouldn't actually be bad, because it would supercharge the growth here. But I don't think I need it right now. I mean, we could also do Workers Guild, Scholars Guild, Mages Guild. Wait a minute, we're missing one. Is it the Armory? Oh no, sorry. Right, we could also do a Workers Guild, which would give him a lot of production. But would seriously curtail our growth. I guess the question becomes, how many more farms do we think we're gonna snag? How much more growth can we get out of this? Like, this has to be a quarry or a gold mine. And quarries give us food. Not a lot, but some. So we're actually doing... So maybe we do Workers Guild and Farmers Guild here. So we're going to have a lot of quarries and farms. Let's do that. We'll do the Workers Guild here. Call that good. Let's do this one, production farm guilds. Research mana, and this one's gonna be Smith mana. You're pumping out units. End the turn. How are we doing down here? Whoop. Hold on. Ambush? Wait for it. Interesting. Alright, so that's the Temple of the Pyre. We can build those. Battle Divination's not the worst. And it's an order combat enchantment. Here. We'll grab Zealous Ignition. Yeah, took a hit. That's okay. Wow, we've done damage. We're gonna head back to friendly territory. And we're gonna threaten this city with a siege. Yeah, so we're gonna do siege special. As much as I want this, we're gonna do siege specialization. Boy, great, good to know. All the war trophies. You go here. You go here. You go here. I suspect there's more units than I think up here. The fact that they haven't fallen back to defend this city is going to screw them over. So you need a better army, which we're making. And again, the plan is to, well, absorb first, weirdly. Delete all of this so the chain of hatred can grow. And then go from there. You can actually head in this direction, so we can swap things out during that. Is this mine again? Maybe. All right, you popped. All right, you've got 1, 2, 3. Do we want a volcanologist? We're at 20. Right. Right. Hold on. So the point of this is after the bathhouse. Fire Shrine. Forester there. So now this is giving a huge, even more draft boost. Right? And I will even do it this way. Free. How many oracles am I willing? I'm willing to queue up free oracles or go through that in that way. You're waiting. You're waiting. You're waiting. I'm not in control of this. He has it. Okay. Not sure where he went. Unless he's down here sieging urgent stairways. Oh, that's interesting. All right. End turn. A lot of gold, a lot of mana. About 30 minutes left. Right. So here's what we're gonna do. I don't know if this is gonna work the way I want it to. Can create a new bounty. Destroyed. Outpost captured. No one has the chain of greed? Oh no, hold on. This is create bounty. I want... That's history. That's create. How do I never remember... Pieces. There's just no bounties. Okay. Interesting. That's honestly unexpected. What we're gonna do, first of all, is spend the Imperium. So now we've grabbed competitive markets. That'll help. We're gonna grab siege specialization, our color scene. That's fine. What we're gonna do, right, is A, throw down a bookmark, and B, go here to start the siege. We can add projects. Well, interesting. Bombardment walls, siege guns, harass defenders, or burn battlements. Harass defenders. Done. Hold on. Death Shaper, heed my warning. Lesson still be paid. Oh! Interesting. We get a ton of gold and we go to peace with him. Oh no. Alright, I guess we grab this. So now we're at peace with him. Interesting. Okay. That screws me over. Hold on. So that's load game. I don't like that. Because remember, we can vassalize. So why can't I be like, well, I'm not gonna burn it down. I'm just gonna vassalize it. So before we do that, start, add projects. I mean, is it worth it? That's 17. That's 2. That's still 2. Yeah, not worth it. 2's the minimum. Okay. Hero leveled up. We'll take the Swift, and then we'll go down this route. So now I have to wait 2 turns. New skill. We know what that is. Anything? No, we got Demonkin. We got all of this. Fateful Imbuement. Great. So what we can do is 1, 2. In you go. Pull these guys back to here. Wait a turn. You're just reinforcements. Wait a turn. Yeah, so I guess we just force peace. Kinda. Alright. Yeah, I don't like that. And you can actually head in this direction as well. So you got the production guild. Queue up this, the ballista towers, stash the catapults, the armory, temple pyre. You're making a pyre shrine after your armory. We'll just hold off. Great. Done. Done. End turn. Okay, so we're not going to finish this recording session. We'll get close, I think. Yeah, he's dead. The rat pipe we can burn to the ground. Weirdly. Bathhouse, armory. Dolmekraz needs something, so we'll queue up the Temple Pyre. That's it. So, we could grab Demonic Siphon, which is going to be an obscene amount of mana and gold. But every time we hit someone, the crit chance goes up. And our units have a base, I think 25, right? Between various things, have a base 25 to 30% crit chance. And we can crank it up by another 15, giving them... well, I'll say 20 to 30, giving them anywhere from 35 to 45, which is a lot. I think all we care about is the Demonic Siphon.
Delight in disorder.
Perfect. We'll grab Demonic Siphon. Apple City, Free Sync can be integrated. Fine. Zealous Ignition is fine. Age of Chaos ready to research. Again. Pull you out. Throw you in. Because the moment we lay siege to this city, it will force a truce. But we need to take the outpost first. I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. Hopefully you didn't hear that, and I did not blow out your eardrums. Go in there. You guys are ready to go. You're ready to go. I don't think there's anything I want to make. I don't think there's anything I want to buy Imperium-wise. We're just saving up for the double markets. Oh. Although, well, we're not going to get a chance to raise anything for quite a while. So we'll hold off on that. No one's at Supreme Vassalage. But I think that's the way to go. Okay. In turn. And we can burn urgent stairways to the ground as well. I don't know what that would do for me then. Like, it frees up space, but I'm not sure I need the space freed up anymore. It's a weird thing. Okay, so we have this back. That is now mine. We can't see anything there. We don't know where their arms are. I've done as much damage as I could. They won't let me vassalize this, so all I have to do is start. I mean, I'll close, trigger this for the greater good. Great, now we're at peace with them. Meaning, you can go here, and you can go here, and these guys are gonna lay siege to this. Right? We'll just go around, burn rat pipe to the ground. Yeah. I mean, they're not gonna like us. And then up here... Dude, that's my teleport! Oh, we can get our 6th hero. Do we want a 6th hero? We could do a Spellblade. We could do a Warlock, which, again, doesn't really matter. Or we could do a Duelist. We already have a Defender. Pretty good balance. Spellblade could be interesting. Warlock could go summons. We could grab a battle... You know what? Let's shuffle. Death Knight, Elementalist Ranger. I'll wait. Alignment change. Now we're pure good. Oh, he says. Just to be a dick. Call to Crusade. Hold on. Dada-wa. You! I'll spend the 77 Imperium. Go! Oh, shit! It removes it. Alright, so be it. Wait, did I not? Wait. What? Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Why didn't I get that? I took it. It is mine. Why did it not trigger? What? I'm gonna back up. Right. Outpost. Close. Alright. Load game. So we can go to 100. I just wasn't sure. Yeah, defeat. Surface. Right? Alright, fine. We're here. Done, done, done. 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 How are we doing on... Free cities? Yeah, you're gonna be loyal in 1. Supreme. 15. 15. That's fine. We're not gonna boost it. Oh, wait. Right. So you already own them, and you're evil. So there's no point. In turn. I swear I snagged that. Oh shit. Okay, day 101. To the surface. Attack. Oh, this is gonna take 2 turns. Alright, so we gotta wait 2 more turns so we can grab this as ours. We're not gonna grab another hero. We've made an oracle. We'll queue up another one. So offensive army. Offensive army. After that, we do need this. That's more damage. It's misfortune, which isn't bad, right? It allows us to do stuff. Let's do gold. From Vampire Shrine's up and running. Okay. Oh, and you're not doing anything here. Go here. You're headed in a direction. You're waiting. 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 Now I'm gonna wait 2 more turns. Awesome. Does everyone have a Pyre Shrine? Very soon, everyone. Well, actually, do you have a Pyre Shrine? You do not. Okay. Go ahead. Start building that. That's fine. Negotiation succeeded. That's fine. Now, here's an interesting question. We've got this on Night Guard. Do we want to throw it on any other... No. Because we're about to need a lot of mana. So we're going to end the turn. Hero leveled up. This is one of our Death Knights. Here. Got the attack damage. All physical. Strong, strong, drawn. Great. Take the boost. You're waiting. And we'll queue up another Oracle. That'll drop me down to 80 Imperium. We need 500. A couple more turns and we can grab this. Boy. And you're traveling somewhere. No, hold on. Buddy, go here. There we go. Think we got one more turn there. You're waiting. You're done. You're... Anything we want to queue up after that? I mean, kind of just to have it. Per adjacent conduit. That would actually be good up here. Like, if I grab this, somehow, I can convert this to a conduit and this to a conduit. Does that make sense? And we can get a nice little boost here. I think that's the plan there. End turn. And maybe we don't do food here. I mean, farm here. We definitely want. There's Demonic Siphon. After that, whatever's the cheapest. We'll just do Burden of Guilt. We'll queue it up. We're not going to cast it, though. Is this mine again? Alright, this is mine again. Prepare that improvement, which is now going to take 3 turns. Underground. So, we're all set. So all we have to do here is trigger this, start, close, I accept. Great. Now we're pure good. You go here, you go here, you go here. Again, we just have to start the siege. Great. You guys are now headed. You're the farthest behind. You can get here. I don't know what's going on here. They haven't sieged it. Or they stopped sieging it. So I don't know if I can siege this back. We will see. Don't know what's going on here. Alright. You're waiting. You're waiting. You're done. We'll pump out gold. I guess we'll do order bolstering matrix into amplifier lens here and call that good. Alignment change, we're pure good. I could spend the Imperium. I think this is more important. We're gonna need the mana very shortly. Yeah, I can build gold mines here and mana. I don't care about that. I think that like 2 more turns left, and then I have to get ready for work. Great. So Burden of Guilt, select new research. Queue that up. 130. So it would drop us. I will enchant that. It'll drop us down to 69. I expected that. Also, nice. You have popped again. We could grab farms. But we go to the surface. Well, we want farms. Minus, these are only worth 3. Unless we build the Farmers Guild. So we're in a weird position. Let me grab competitive markets. Now we can build 2 if we choose to. All right. If we go to the surface here, right, yes, we can grab this, grab this. So let's grab this as a farm. and potentially build that's 2 there. It's 2 either way. We'll do that for now. So I think here we definitely want a Mages Guild. I think a Mages Guild there is fine. Temple of the Prophets. Yeah, we're in a weird position here. Could get rid of the teleporter for 2 spelljams. I think we just go with what we're doing here. Grab the ballista towers. That's quick. Grab the catapult towers. That's important. We'll hold off here for a little while. You're waiting. You're waiting. You're building. Well, hold on. We need to hold off. All right. Armory. Bounty has been posted. So it is quest available bounties. We're declining that one. That's not happening. Underground. Looks like they've left urgent stairways. Do I have bodies to sell? Hi. I'm not good anymore. I'll survive. Crypt. Sell. Sell. Rather have the gold. Save game. This is our final turn. Bookmark 1. They took it. But it didn't change who owns it. That's a bug then. So since I can't do anything with you, all I have to do to trigger this is start the siege. Great. Great or good. Cool. Got a boost in some way, shape, or form. So I can't mess with you anymore. This is weird. Head this way. You guys are sticking together. Alright. And what we'll do is burn rat pipe to the ground. See if we can build another city here. Steal just a ton of stuff this way and build out this city. Then vassalize it. This for me. Right? Maybe. And at the very least, go in here. I think that's the goal next recording session. I don't know if I'll finish next recording session, but we definitely have this under control. This must be a bug of some type. It didn't switch over. So they must have absorbed it and or vassalized it. So what we can do then is take the time to readjust. Keep the Inquisitor, but readjust this in some way, shape, or form. Readjust this somehow. Well, that just goes here. So we do have a quick way to readjust here. Okay. I think we're good. I'm not going to end the... Well, hold on. Let me end the turn, since we're not doing much. Done. Let's assume you guys are going to need to be here, just so you have options. You're done. You're waiting. You're a defensive army. So weirdly, just to protect the chained hatred, you're gonna park your ass right there. We're not gonna do anything here. Not gonna do anything here. You're done. We can set production. I'm not going to. That's fine. Negotiation succeeded. Flourishing in 30 is going to take forever. That might have been more useful than Gold City. No! I don't like this choice, but fine. We're good there. We're not going to create a bounty. Our alignment has changed. We're pure good again. If we want to, we can call them to crusade, but we need the Imperium. We've got to remember that. We will end this turn. That's fine. Thank you very much for joining me. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. Smash that bell. All that jazz. Even better, check out other videos and playthroughs I've done. Got this. Come on over and check me out when I stream live every Sunday through Friday, life permitting. Well, hold on. Check out my other videos and playthroughs I've done on YouTube. I got to remember to say that. Just coming over and check me out when I stream live every Sunday through Friday, life permitting. Thank you much for joining me, and until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. Alright, we're going to end there for today. If you're watching on YouTube, you're done. If you're watching on Twitch, I will try to raid someone, and we'll be back Sunday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern, 12:30 p.m. Pacific. I hope to see you then. Nope. I don't know if I'll finish this up, but we'll get damn close. And until we see each other again, remember to be kind. One Door Pondor did raid me. Simmons is kind of miffed with me. I do like Path of Exile 2. Ezekiel's playing Persona 5, so we'll go ahead and do a raid there. We'll be back Sunday, 3:30 p.m. Eastern, 12:30 p.m. Pacific. See you then. See each other again. Remember to be kind to one another.